Think about how you live your life. Every day, you eat food, take medicine or sleep in a bed that came from someplace else. You go from your house to school, or from the doctor's office to the pharmacy. You flip on a light switch, run water from the tap, or stream a video. And at the heart of this is the infrastructure that connects us, the roads, bridges, railroads, airports, water delivery systems and other utilities. It's often overlooked and taken for granted, but think about what happens when there's a problem. When a road closes, or an airport shuts down. When the power goes out. That's when we recognize the importance of our infrastructure. Our system of infrastructure doesn't just happen. It takes careful planning and execution to create the roads, bridges and utilities we rely on. Let's use roads as an example. Modern roadways start with the need to move people or goods from one place to another. Most roads are public, so we investigate how the project will affect local communities, the environment, property owners along the path, and taxpayers. Funding for road projects comes from a combination of federal, state, and local governments, usually through a tax on fuel. Project planners have to buy land, run environmental impact studies, and work with utilities that are already in place. Next, engineers design the road, based on state specifications. The design considers the location and the people who live there, the terrain, and the amount and type of traffic. Contractors bid for the job of building the road. That bid is built on cost estimates of the amount of worker time and building materials it will take to complete the project. In Indiana, the lowest bid by a qualified contractor wins the job. Work on a project begins when contractors start moving earth to create the base layers of the road. This earthwork phase includes many of the large machines people think about when they hear the word construction. Bulldozers, excavators, cranes and graders. Operators run these huge machines, now assisted by GPS technology. When they've created and compacted the roadbed, they turn the project over to paving crews. Depending on the project, and what it will be used for, contractors use asphalt or concrete to pave the surface. Asphalt pavement uses a hot petroleum product, bitumen, to bind together sand and crushed rocks. Workers spread the mixture onto a prepared surface. Rollers compact the asphalt into a hard, durable surface. Asphalt pavement is less expensive than concrete, but it needs to be replaced more often. It's good that asphalt pavement can be recycled and reused. Concrete pavement uses cement and water to bind sand and crushed rock together. A pumper adds the concrete mixture to a form. This one is reinforced with rebar for strength. Machines compress the concrete, and workers cut grooves into it, so it won't be too slick. Finally, it's allowed to dry completely, before the road opens to traffic. A well-built concrete road can last 40 years, while the same roadway paved in asphalt will need to be replaced in about 10 years. Once paving is completed, finishing work can begin. Landscaping is key to how a project looks, and how water drains away from the road's surface. Contractors must also put up signs and guardrails, and they need to add pavement markings so people can use the road safely. As you can imagine, it takes a diverse group of workers to complete a road construction project. There are all kinds of jobs involved in building a road, from estimators who focus on contracts, to field workers in the trenches. In Indiana, most road construction workers fall into 4 categories represented by 4 labor unions: laborers, operators, carpenters and teamsters. Laborers' jobs are generally the entry-level positions on a road crew. As a laborer, you can expect to help control traffic with flags, move materials and clear debris from the site. Operators, or operating engineers, run and maintain the heavy equipment on a job site using incredible hand-eye coordination. Some operators specialize in specific types of machinery, while others master a variety of equipment types. When most people think of carpenters, they think of someone building a home or commercial building. But carpenters are also vital to road construction crews. They build and assemble forms and scaffolding, weld metal parts and repair structures. Teamsters, or truck drivers, haul materials to and from a road construction project. Teamsters drive dump trucks, mixers, water trucks, wreckers and more. Typically, road construction workers go through an apprenticeship program that lasts up to 4 years. During that time, workers receive training, safety education, and health care and retirement benefits. At the end of an apprenticeship, the worker becomes a journeyman. Continuing this path to success, journeymen can take on greater responsibilities to become a crew leader, site superintendent and finally, senior management. The type of work that you do on a road crew determines your base salary. Entry-level laborer apprentices can expect to make a solid hourly wage. Senior operators taking on leadership roles can earn even more. Overtime, night work and holidays can increase your take-home pay. In Indiana, road crews work 9 months out of the year during the construction season, leaving the remaining 3 months open to do other things. Working on a road crew can be a lucrative career choice, but it's more than that. It's a way to make your mark on the community where you build your life, and spend your time. There's a certain pride that comes from looking at a vital project, and saying, "I helped build that," and knowing that you have created a lasting legacy.